Good to go.
Go ahead.
All right, Christy. It's great to have you back down in Trim, down the StockHouse.
It's great to be here. The last time we were here, we really enjoyed it, so we're dying to get back tonight. So it's a pleasure to be
Really
here.
looking forward.
That's brilliant. You've nearly answered all my questions before I got there. No, but that's it. No, we had you back in October last year, and the atmosphere was brilliant, and it was what do you call it, winter time, and it was great. Just like you say, back down in the summertime to get the same thing going again. The buzz in there tonight is absolutely magnetic. It's brilliant. It really is, and we're buzzing to have it. Do you like intimate gigs? Like you, like you?
Them,
yeah.
I remember the first time we played with Bowie and Slane a couple of years ago, and I remember thinking, this would be. I was a big Bowie fan. I think this would be the highlight of my life, playing with Bowie and Slane.
Yeah.
And I remember walking out on the stage, and the lack of intimacy kind of did me head in. I couldn't enjoy the gig, And I really much prefer. I'd rather play a gig like this than play somewhere like Slane. I know financially it's better to play somewhere like Slane, but for as an artist, do you know what I mean? For your own. So it's much better.
Well, we had a very funny moment at the start of your last gig when you said it was a little bit intimidating playing a gig in a small venue, and an 82-year-old lady that came down from Finglas to see you said she's seen your first ever gig in the Drake in Finglas.
Right,
and then when you acknowledged it, she says, "But I was the only one there, Christy." And that was the icebreaker.
Our daughter is here tonight, actually.
Her daughter's here tonight, yeah?
That's right,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Joe, do you remember all these people? You do?
I do, yeah.
Same faces?
John, same faces,
Down through the years. How long has Aslan been on the go?
And I'll tell you.
Yeah?
How many?
32.
32 years.
I met these guys 32 years ago.
Yeah.
And I forget what age I was. They were about 17.
Yeah.
Maybe even 16 or 17. And they used to phone me to go down and do gigs with them. Now, like all young men, they were lacking a bit. They're not lacking confidence now, but back then they were.
Oh, of course, yeah.
You
like all young
and they
bands,
used to want me to go on stage and play the harmonica. Ladies and gentlemen, Don Baker's with us, and I was giving them a little boost.
Yeah.
But I got fed up and I said to Billy here, "You play the harmonica." So I gave it to Billy. But I've known the lads.
We got back to we've done a single together. Myself and Don did a song. Rain
Yeah,
in the Wind.
yeah, that's right. And we recorded it live at the Olympia too. So
Oh, brilliant.
It's up
but
on
we
the
go
YouTube,
way back,
That's brilliant, because my next question was, how long do you know Don Baker? No bother at all. A few of your songs now have spiritual stuff in it there. Like, I mean, you have Hallelujah, you have Heaven, you have Jesus and all that, man. Are you a spiritual person, Christy?
I'm not religious now. I'm
No.
not a religious person, but I think I'm a spiritual person. Yeah, I think there's an old saying in NA. They say religion is for people who want to go to heaven, and spirituality is for people who've been to hell.
Brilliant.
I buy into that a little bit. I think when you've been through a lot, which I have, addiction and stuff, it tends to awaken the spirit in you. The only way you can kind of claw your way back, I think, is through spirituality.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, that we can identify with that one, Don.
Well, I was 15 years off the drink. A bit. My story's built. I used to drink Christy the drugs. Like I was 15 years off.
You
drink.
actually got me into the Rutland Centre.
Yeah, I brought Christy into his first treatment centre. Yeah, I forgot that actually.
Yeah, there you go.
And, but I went back on the drink then after 15 years being off it for about 8 years, and I'm back off it now 5 years. And Chris went back on the drugs. He's back off the drugs now again himself. So our history's little.
Yeah, very similar.
It's very similar.
It's a parallel between.
Where were you when all this was going on, Joe? What was your story?
I just didn't know what was going on. At that age, it's only a kid, so you don't understand it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because all you're interested in music, you know what I mean? And even though he's my best mate, I still didn't see it, you know what I mean? It was just, it's only, it's only this or it's only that, you know, obviously. Yeah, exactly.
We used to, Christy, we used to have jokes when I was away in a boarding school for years, and we used to, like, it was a place where a boarding school that took lads that wouldn't be taken anywhere else, for want of a better way of putting it. And the joke we used to have at the time, and I don't know how much truth was in it, but they used to say, and this was when you were taking a few of the drugs, and they said that you went out to get to weaned off, you went out to the Tibetan monks, but when you came back, the Tibetan monks were on drugs.
That's right. They're still on drugs. They're coming over here next month. I'm going to get all of them off.
Well, listen, I'm not going to keep you any longer. You're looking stronger and better than you did last October.
Yeah, well, the last time I was here, I just finished chemotherapy and stuff. So I haven't. I've reduced all my medication and stuff, but the cancer's come back a little bit last 2 weeks ago. So we're just trying to play around with medication at the moment, trying to settle it down.
Fair enough.
Well, I feel a lot better.
And you're stronger and sound, and you're just buzzing. And tell you what, we're just delighted to have you back here.
So the gigs like that, they're good for your soul.
Good for everybody's soul. Good for everybody's soul. And listen, all we can say is thanks very much for coming back down to us. We really appreciate it. I didn't have the me jerseys ready for you this evening because we're a bit annoyed with it ourselves.
Anybody out there who came along to the last gig, it had to be cancelled. It had a bit of a seizure kind of thing, so we had to cancel the last gig. So I just want to apologise.
There's no problem, man. Everybody understands that. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. Thanks, Mick.
Thanks,
Mick.
Appreciate it.